Hello everyone, and welcome back to another 1 versus 1. This is going to be a matchup between TaToH and TheViper. Here we can see TaToH playing as the Persians, and in yellow we have TheViper playing as the Portuguese, his trademark color. So this is going to be a matchup on MegaRandom. MegaRandom is one of TaToH's most favorite maps. And yeah, let's take a look at the map. So we're in a start in a crater. There's a big island in the middle of the map with tons of water in the middle here. And 2 relics apiece. Wow, look at that. Let's count them all. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, at least 25 relics I gotta assume. So Muck's definitely gonna be a huge thing in this game. Now, we have TaToH playing as the Persians once again, and TheViper. Let's take a look at his map. He's got a backwood line in the forward part. He's got his lake here. Maybe water control will be a thing this game. Right stones, and on the left we have 2 little gold piles, so again, monks are definitely going to be a huge thing this game. Now, let's talk a little bit about the Civ matchup. He's playing as the Portuguese. They get 50% discount on all their gold units. That includes bunks, which could be potentially very strong. I remember TheViper saying on his stream that he'd like to try some outside-the-box strategies. He doesn't care about his rating in this particular game. And he just wants to figure out what kind of strategies are really strong with his civilization. So maybe, just maybe, we get to see some of those organ guns. We'll just have to see. Looks like he's just scanning the map out a little bit for now. And let's take a look at TaToH's civilization. TaToH's playing as the Persians. The Persians have very good knights. One of the best economies in the game. Definitely top 3 in my opinion. Their knights have +2 attack versus archers, which also counts against hand cannons, and they could have a pretty mean scout rush due to that very strong economy. So we'll have to see which civilization gets the upper hand on this game. TaToH loves those outside the back box strategies. That's why he loves MegaRandom. That's why he loves the African kingdoms. He really loves to do unique things. He's got a lot of different unique strategies that he can go for. However, it looks like he's going to go for a 21 pop-up scout rush, and that's probably one of the strongest strategies the Persians can do. With all those extra resources they have, their tendency to go knights later on. So they're going to take some deer at the front. He's got 2, 3 deer here. And he'll have a strong economy going for some early raids with scouts. Now, TheViper has not clicked up to the next age yet. Let's check TheViper scouting, because scouting is so important in general, but also on MegaRandom. TheViper has scouted. His opponent will run into the town center. Oh, he should have saw that one coming. There's a little tree here that can have warned him. Let's see how much HP he'll lose. 36 HP now. TaToH really not going for it. TheViper's kind of baiting him a little bit, I think. Yeah, I think TaToH might have been able to kill that one. Actually, there's only 2 villagers here. Most of these villagers taking the deer up at the front. However, TheViper's still not being able to, still not clicking up to the next age. Looks like he's might be going for that that castle rush and organ guns as we predicted. Very risky strategy considering he's going to be up against knights early on. Of course, one of the benefits of going up early, though, is maybe you can get some of those relics nice and early. However, because he's lost the HP on the scout, he will lose the scout. And now, TaToH's going to be up by 2 scouts now, with the next one coming out. So it's up to TheViper. This is a very risky strategy. I don't think if this was a competitive game, TheViper would be going for the strategy. But he's going to try a fast castle and then a castle drop. So he's going to need some time to himself. Make sure his economy's not too disturbed by these early scouts. And do I even see a barracks from it? No barracks from it. He's just going to wall everything off. And he could do that. He could do that. Or maybe he's calculated. He's calculated exactly where he needs to wall. Let's see if he gets this up in time. It doesn't look like he will, but it's only a single scout on HP. On half HP. Meanwhile, as he does this, he does lose a little bit of wood. So let's check his resources. Enough wood, enough food, should be enough gold. Looks like he'll pull it off. Will he have enough stone for the castle by the time he gets castle age, though? That's the big question. And let's see those 2 buildings go down. Market right now. Blacksmith is ready. 2 buildings up. TaToH sees them, and let's see if he brings his scout over. Oh, wasting a bit of time here. Gonna bring it over. I don't know if 2 scouts is enough to kill a villager. 3 should certainly be. And at this stage, let's go back to TaToH's point of view. We know that Viper can fast castle safely. Now this is where that Persian economy comes into effect. Hopefully TaToH can just make those 3 scouts and go up to the next stage nice and quick, without having to invest in anything else. So if you're in this position, your opponent walls up, just make 3 scouts. Build as many farms as you can, but then save up enough wood for that extra building that you need. Often mistake I make is I make too many farms and forget I need an extra building until it's too late. So we're going to see TaToH up at 400 food now. He'll need about a minute or two. The Viper getting cartography. I think the only reason players do this is to increase their score by researching more technologies. I do it sometimes too. Alright, so the Viper has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 villages. They're not working right now. They need to be working if that castle is going to be up. And the Viper's also running really low on food right now. He needs to see more farms if he wants to get upgrades like Bosa. So the scouts are doing their thing. I mean, they've idled a farm here. One of these villages... Actually, the Vipers have been able to sort it out, so they're all working now. But this is an idle farm for the Viper. And in fact, it'll be a lost farm, so 60 wood right there. Oh, the Viper's actually going to repair the farm! I've never seen that before. How does that work? The builder is literally hamming the vegetables into the ground, and it's repairing it. It's going to put out the fire that's on the farm. That makes no sense. It makes Age of Empires sense. Alright, enough stone for the castle, but where will he place it? It's a very risky monastery to go up with in that position. Castle in front of the town center because he doesn't have any map control, can't place it anywhere else. And monastery go in the front with the palisade protecting the villager. Only 2 on the castle, 3 on the castle right now, so no rush for him. He needs all the resources he can get with this fast castle. And pretty soon he'll have enough wood for a town center if he wants. On the top of his mind is also going to be wheelbarrow and bowsaw, so he'll need some farms for those. So we'll see which one he goes up with first. So a monk out for the relics. Like the Viper's position, however, with how slow this castle's going up, how slow the monastery is going up due to the scouts being here, TaToH has bought himself enough time to go up to the next stage, with a good economy. And he's got enough gold coming in for probably 2 stable knights for a while. Definitely will need more gold if he wants to sustain it, though. You need about maybe 6 or 7 on gold for 2 stable knights consistently. However, scouts might be a good option also. Dock is actually... Oh, you could actually build a dock here. Maybe we see some TaToH demos, huh? Huh? Let's hope so. So this really goes to show you how to play 3 scouts against a fast castle. They've done their thing. I mean, they've done some damage, and TaToH's up in a good time. So the Viper's going to go with his outside-the-box strategy. He's just testing the waters, how strong the strategy will be. So maybe in a competitive game he might go for it, or maybe not. Organ guns are very beefy. 16 attack, 2-4 armor, 7 range, 60 HP. So that's a lot of stats for a ranged unit. Now, the organ gun is technically classified as siege, so I'm not sure if melee units do bonus damage versus it. I know the knights with their Persian bonus won't do bonus damage against them. I will check the how much damage they take once a unit starts attacking it. And with one of the more recent patches, they also have a minimum range, which is useful to keep in mind. They do massive amounts of damage, though. And the Viper's starting to mass them up pretty well. Now, when the African Kingdoms first came out, I do remember seeing quite a lot of strategies with the organ guns. However, I think with the introduction of that minimum range, we've seen a lot less of that. Light Cavalry has been upgraded by TaToH, no surprise there. Should be coming out with maybe a few knights, maybe some more Light Cav, we'll have to see. Let's go with TaToH's point of view. TaToH's lacking the food right now. Gonna get War Galley straight away, wow. And a demo, already done. So War Galley could be just for the demos. This could be huge! TaToH's not expecting this at all. Sorry, the Viper's not expecting this at all. Although I do wonder why he's walking around the outside here. The outside edge. Probably knows that these Light Cav are here. So there we go, the Viper getting those 2 critical upgrades we mentioned before. And getting his town center up. Bosan Wheelbarrow coming in. 3 town centers up for the Viper, and he's going to stick on organ guns for now. Now this will be a great fight for the Viper. If he chooses to take it. Poor thing about the organ guns, though, they're not a very good raiding unit because they're so damn slow. And they can't really choose fights. The light cavalry are just going to try to go for the monks. Now, one smart thing the Viper could have done there... Oh, actually, no. I stand corrected, he saved the monk. If the monk picks up the relic, it actually changes the unit class, such that the light cav doesn't do bonus damage. And TaToH's just guarding his relics, since he knows the Viper wants them. 4 town centers for the Viper, getting a real good boom going. These things are expensive, since they are a siege unit. Only 2 town centers from TaToH. 3 town centers, my bad, but they're Persian town centers too. And the villager count should stay comparable despite the Viper having an extra town center. What I'm just curious about, and what TaToH needs though, because I feel like the Viper has it's a bit of a lead as far as military, is he needs a good demo shot. And that could really turn around the game a bit. And also, TaToH definitely needs to get some of those relics. 3 relics for TaToH now. Only 2 for the Viper, but he should be coming back with 2, I feel. Yeah, up to 4 now. Oh, that one's going to go to TaToH. Nice. I think TaToH's going to try to get some of these middle relics first, and he's still guarding these 2 on top. Which I guess the Viper has not seen. Remember, the Viper lost his scout early, so that's actually a huge disadvantage for him. Can't see these relics that are right next to him. And TaToH doing really well here. You get to see the power of the Persian bonus. You get to see him taking a lot of monks. Obviously, winning that scout fight early on is going to benefit him greatly. However, the Viper's got so much power in this army. I think he's thinking about going forward now. And the Viper getting redemption also. So this is a very, very strong army he has. Sanctity done as well. There are some demos. You can convert demos. Remember that. Oh my god! Here they come. Here we come. They're going to target the demos. The demos are going to... Oh, one of them's going to get converted. That's such a shame. Such a shame. And now the Viper knows that there are demos on the field, so if I were him, wouldn't be going towards the water here. Be wary of the water. You don't know what lives in there. But relic count really going towards TaToH now. 9 relics. And again, villager count staying the same, 69, best number. The Viper has realized, TaToH's shown his hand here. He's shown that you can build docks here and shown to the Viper how important it is, and smart player that the Viper is, he's going to adapt to that and build some docks. Let's see if TaToH can't shut it down though. He's got a single demo. Demo can take out a villager. Viper's buying a bit of stone for another castle. You get a nice villager kill there, and a monk. And I don't know if you could build, I bet you could build towers here, but I don't think you can build a castle. That might be something useful. And great raid from TaToH. TaToH already up to the Imperial Age. And check TaToH's resources. Tons of wood in the bank. That's all good stuff. Okay, monk's gonna get battered down. I like it. Good stuff. So where's TaToH go from here? The Persians don't have the best navy in the world. The Portuguese, on the other hand, probably do have one of the best navies in the world. And that's not going to be a worthwhile trade for TaToH. So what is TaToH's game plan? I'm looking for some signs here. Looks like it's going to be Cavalier or Light Cav for now. The cheapest army he could possibly make. Now let's just give a second. Let's pay attention here first. There is nothing here to stop this. Stop these light cavalry. All of these villages are going to die. It's going to be a wasted castle. And the Viper needs something here. Needs something here to get this castle up. His organ guns are... Where are they? Where did they go? Did they die? Oh, no, they're in the middle of the map. They're so slow. Viper's up to the Imperial Age also. And he's going to lose a monk. So far, the organ guns, not so effective, I feel. You could have used any unit to defend the monks. You didn't have to go organ guns. But let's see how they do later on in the game. This castle's being denied. The Viper has... how many castles do he have? He has 2 castles, I think? No, only the one. Only the one for now. Very vulnerable to raids as well. Anyway, what I wanted to check was the Persians galley line. Fast fire ship, galleon, heavy demo ship, they get everything that you need except for bracer and shipwreck. So the important thing in there is the fire ships are pretty good. Actually, the Persian Navy's pretty decent in the DLC, I realized. Their docks actually work faster. And, well, you never want to be running into organ guns with light pads. That's just never going to work for you. So I think that's still going to be a win for the Viper, despite losing some villagers. And now the Viper should be up. Let's check the Viper's resources. Does he have enough for Elite? He definitely does. Only 5 relics for him, though. That's the biggest problem for him. And he's going to Caravel. You don't have to upgrade them. But I'm sure wishes he has the demos down. Those fire ships just going to do work. So yeah, power of the Persian Navy, apparently. So War Galley coming in. Scale armor. The Viper's done. He's done with his organ guns. He wants to add some halves at the stage. If he chose not to get these upgrades, maybe he could have gone Elite. Which, I wouldn't say it's not worth it, though. I mean, those guys are strong. But it looks like the Viper is not going to win water at this stage. Villager count is a few extra from TaToH. TaToH had a few good raids early on. That Persian bonus, of course. Oh, he's gonna get shot in the face. And heavy demo being done for the Viper to counteract the fire ships. So huge score lead from TaToH, mostly due to economy. Good KD for him. More army value on the field. Let's see how fast the Viper can get these pikemen out. I don't think pikemen has been researched yet. Here it comes. And he's failed once again at getting that relic. The biggest problem for the Viper is 6 to 12 relics. And luckily he can get some good use out of his gold bonus, but no Elite on those organ guns. Bet you wish I had that now. And they're certainly not so good in close combat like this. So that's a lot of wasted value. Those organ guns not getting a lot accomplished this game. Sad to say. I think there is a good use for them. I think they can be a strong unit in certain situations. Not in 1 versus 1 on open maps, though. TaToH selling some resources, too. That's going to make the market harder to use for the Viper. Check the market price now. 63 and 60. So halfway sold out. And now the Viper upgraded to Halb, though. So, able to defend from the cavalry, it's up to TaToH to add some sort of anti-Halb unit now. I haven't seen chemistry come in. Here it comes in now. It's a slow upgrade, though. Now, what TaToH can do, though, is he can possibly get some cannon galleys to take down the castles. And the Halb's going to poke holes in the fast fire ships. Did you know that Halb's getting an attack bonus for his ships? Able to poke holes in them. So they'll do some work here. 3 fire ships down to 4 Halbs. Almost a 4th. We should see some archery ranges going up for TaToH pretty soon. As that chemistry completes. Not sure where that conversion was. So 3 heavy demos here. I think they should be able to take out this entirety of these fire ships. Here we go. Oh, bad shot. Bad shot. Only getting 2. Decent shot. Not as great as I thought it would be. Paladin coming in from TaToH, though. Not even Halbs will be able to stop Paladin. So that's what TaToH's been waiting around for. Get the resources for that upgrade. And this is a great map. I wish this was a random map. It's a good map. So just wait around for those upgrades to come in. Another castle coming from the Viper. This is how unimportant he thinks his organ guns are now. He's only building the castle with 1 or 2 villages. But right now, the Viper just not able to mass up any army. His economy's not strong enough. Obviously, having to invest into 4 castles now. Almost a 5th on the way. Well, he has the economy now to go for organ guns if he wants. And then has the castles up. And maybe we see a Halb organ gun combination? These Paladin raids are going to be deadly, though, once they start coming in from the sides. The castles do help against raiding, but they're not exactly in the farm space, which is where you want them. And the Viper's just going to try to raid with Halbs. However, chemistry has been done at this stage. Although I must admit, TaToH a little bit slow. Oh, he's actually going into skirmishes to save some gold. That's probably a smart move. 18 relics! What? 18 relics for TaToH. Where are these guys? Holy crap, let's look at that gold counter. Look at the gold counter. That is all relics. It's going up by 9s. This is going to be hard to stop, though. I believe these Halbs are in a good position, but Village is coming forward for some outposts. So the best upgraded Halbs in the world. TaToH's still getting more relics. This is what map control buys you. All about map control on this map. Particularly Castle Age map control. So it looks like TaToH's army is just starting to get rounded out. Okay, small victory for the Viper. Viper's coming back just a little bit in the score. He's about 1,000 behind. Again, has the 4 castles. He's not out of it yet. Elite organ gun done. They do take siege engineers if you want it. I don't know if the Viper knows that. He's getting padded archer armor. And the Viper going galley, it's definitely smart for him to go back on the water. Do whatever he can. This is where the pressure is going to be applied, though. We're going to see some siege. We're going to see some paladins. Now, we're getting towards the point where we're not looking so much at cost efficiency as so much as population efficiency, and paladins won't be able to defeat Halberdier. At least one-on-one, that is. Heavy Scorpion coming down from TaToH. And of course, the Victory Siege Tower. You must make one of these and tribute it to your opponent to declare victory. Oh, it's gonna be a big one. Oh, down they go. What is the Viper doing? What is he doing fighting organ guns versus fire ships? Actually, they don't do that bad. They don't do that bad at all. I'm so surprised here. This is something we learned today. The Viper switching to Man-at-Arms, sign of desperation. Man-at-Arms is not going to work against Heavy Scorpion. Now, only TaToH knows he's got Heavy Scorpion down, though. This is what that Persian army is all about, though. Paladin, Heavy Scorpion, Hand Cannon. Siege Tower. If you ask me, there should be an elite Siege Tower. Those things are so damn good. This is the great thing about organ guns, you can actually repair them. Alright, here we go. Paladins on the left, Halbs in the middle. Let's see how much TaToH can get accomplished. Nice quick walls from the Viper. Nice walling. And saved him a bunch of villager deaths right there. Skirmishes are actually not good against organ guns. They only do 1 damage. They're not archer units. You'd think they're archer unit or archer class because of the range, but they're not. They're siege. Kind of like how the throwing axeman is a infantry unit. Or how the Conquistador is actually a mounted hand cannon. So they take different upgrades. Siege ram being done. Castle will go down. It's not that important, I feel. I like that the Viper is starting to establish control over the middle, though. In chess, control over the middle is more important than control at both sides. And there's very good reasons for that. Much easier to attack from the middle, much easier to defend from each side. And if the Viper makes a comeback here, that could be one of the reasons. However, TaToH, he's been massing for a while. He's been massing Scorpions. He's got Siege Rams done. He's got 5 Siege Workshops. The Viper will have to find something to deal with this, though. And he'll need a lot more Halbs. He'll need something to counter the Siege Scorpions. So if the Viper wants to get back in this game, he's going to have to defeat this army somehow. And the Viper just isn't pushing on the front yet. Not ready yet. Pushing a bit on the right, but there are castles here. I'm not too worried. This is going to be numero uno. First thing that Viper has to deal with. And I'm just not seeing it. I'm seeing some halves. The halves can deal with the Paladin, but not with the Scorpion in there. For the Viper to effectively deal with this, I think he should get some Bombard Cannons, but that chemistry upgrade is going to take forever. The castle might prevent the Scorpions from moving forward, and maybe buy the Viper some time if those rams aren't out yet, which they're just starting to come out now. So the Viper should know he's in trouble. He needs to add something, or raid himself. This is good though. He needs more halves in the front as a meat shield, but the orc guns themselves I think are strong. But we need more halves in the middle, in there for sure. Siege engineers, okay, he's figuring out how the upgrades work. And on the left, the solution is just going to be Organ Gun. And I think that might lose the Viper the game. He needs to add Bombard Cannon to deal with these Scorpions. Well, we'll see how the Viper deals with this. On the right side, there's fortifications here, so as long as those don't go down, nothing's going to happen here. There's some stone here. That is quite valuable. This is going to be a bad fight for the Viper. Most of these halves are going to go down before they even start fighting. Luckily, the Viper does have this hill. He's bringing his two trebuchets back there in a very bad position. Going straight into the siege rams. Pull back, Viper. Pull back. Pull back, man. Oh, the Viper has bigger things to worry about, though. Paladin's going to move in. If he loses the organ guns, might be GG. Nice positioning for the Viper, though, but the siege rams are coming in. Nice demos position here, too. That's just not going to want to get anywhere near those guys. Scorpion's going to focus down the elite organ guns. Or maybe the demos. Or both. And the organ guns are stuck attacking the rams. So the Viper not being able to find any sort of counter to this. It looks like he's trying to use the organ guns to take down the Scorpions. They're not bad. But castle is down, and this is all potentially exposed. Look at the map control from TaToH now. 2/3 of the map belonging to him. The middle, surprisingly, not being a critical role this game. I feel like if the Viper held back over here, it would be. And the Viper's going to mass up for his final stand. But this battle is going to happen. The siege rams are coming in. You can't delay when siege rams start tearing down your buildings. And the Viper has no space left to run. Chemistry finally coming in. It's going to be too late, though. We need something to deal with the siege rams also. That's a whole different problem. To deal with the siege rams, you probably need light cavalry. That's a whole different thing you have to invest in. And now we're just waiting for that final battle. Unfortunately, these brave soldiers will have to fight it. They might die for their country. Hopefully they'll be remembered as heroes. Most likely not. Most likely the Persian army will win, and that's what we'll remember. History always goes to the victors. It's one of the spoils that comes with victory. Alright, let's see what the Halbs can do. As if we didn't already know what Halbs can do. We know what Halbs do. The question is, are there enough? And... oh, they're doing work! They're doing work here! Can they get under the Scorpions? Most of them are at very low HP. The Paladins are going to try to clean them up. Most of the Scorpions are down. We have a few left. Not enough Halbs, though. He's close. There's some more over here on the right. Do you go for that, though? There's 5 Scorpions left. Do you go for that with the Halbs? Doesn't matter. The Viper's not really paying too much attention. Still holding on the right. Could repair those bad boys up. Viper's selling like mad. He's out of gold. It's 13 to 18. Still a big difference, though. That's a big difference. The siege tower is still unused. And just more and more map control from TaToH. Now, to put this in perspective, Hussar being upgraded by TaToH is going to be great. Put this in perspective, for Viper to win this game, He's going to have to push out from his corner of the map and take over essentially the same land that TaToH has. He's going to have to take over here, take over here. Now imagine how much time that would take. Much more likely that TaToH wins this game right here and there. But let's see what the Viper can do with his long swords. Never fully invested in a champion. In fact, these might just be left over. Why would he still make long swords at the stage? I hope he's not. I don't think he is. Maybe against skirmishers, maybe. So if this castle goes down, if anything bad happens to the Viper, I'm going to call it GG right there. Such as this. This is bad. This is without a meat shield. People wonder why you make heavy scorpions instead of hand cannons in some deathmatch games. This is the reason why. They are just more effective. Yeah, the long swordsman can go to work. He can sure absorb some spears, but that's not going to be too much. I think the Viper's going to see Hussar upgraded now, and I think he's going to call it GG pretty soon. The Viper, he's got some archer ranges up. Let's check his gold count. 600 gold for him. He can afford some stuff. If he can mass it, that is. And if you're a TaToH, why not just go in the water and get some cannon galleons out? That's probably the best way to maximize your 200 population. Population 130 to 190 now. TaToH's getting ready for his next push. Such an expensive army from TaToH, paladins, heavy scorpions, but with those relics he can afford it. And on the right side, at least, I mean, most of the gold has gone to this left side army, which we see how effective it is, but the right side could certainly use a bit of love. Oh, let's see if these Hussars can get the bombard cannons. 225 gold apiece. Oh, it's gonna be close. One of them goes down. That's definitely worth it. Another castle coming up for the Viper. He needs as much land as he can get. Needs the wood. Looks like he's officially out of wood now. So this is bad. I don't even know if this is going to be enough wood. Trebuchet's already on top of the castle. TaToH came prepared. 2 siege rams coming. Oh no! Oh no! The villagers, they're putting stones up as they're putting up the castle as fast as it's going down. Once one goes down though, there's some long swordsmen here. Couldn't get the trebuchet! Repair the castle! I feel like this is Barbarossa campaign. Repair the castle. Alright, nice play from the Viper. He'll be able to repair that up. This is a strong army! Strong army! Two-handed swords? Halbs? These two-handed swords are 17 gold a pop, I think. TaToH taking his time on the left. MegaRandom here. If Viper wants to win this game, he needs to go for those relics, though. Now let's just check where TaToH's relics are located. And I heard some demos. So middle monastery can potentially take those out with some Hussar, maybe. I don't know, light cavalry, and in the back over here on the right side. So this should be the Viper's goal. 5 relics is going to change the tide of the game. Now, one thing to mention is the Viper is considered one of the best deathmatch players in the game. He's won many deathmatch tournaments, and he's basically, there's some statistic out there that says if the game goes over an hour, the Viper has like a 90% chance of winning the game. I think we're kind of seeing that here. He's really hard to beat in post-Imperial Age. He's really hard to beat in general, but this deathmatch play takes it a whole new level. Siege Tower finally going to go in. You see that with TaToH. TaToH has 2/3 of the map, has double the relics, has a stronger army, and still not able to put away this game. Now, one of these castles will go down. I'll guarantee that. I will bet on the player whose castle remains. Trebuchet already out from the Viper. You gotta know, TaToH's actually not building one right now. And now the water's becoming more important. Looks like TaToH's ready to go. He actually didn't build too many more Scorpions. But there's certainly a lot of Hussar. Champion done. What do I think about the champion? I don't know if I like the champion. What would be a better use of gold? I don't know if there's a better use of gold, actually. Maybe champion is the right option. We don't see champions too often. This looks like it's going to be impossible to stop. Every castle is vital at this stage. And the Viper's still only at 130 population. Looks like TaToH might have enough here. How many relics are in this monastery? 4 relics. That's huge. 4 relics in that monastery. If that goes down. What is the Viper's response? He's got 5 infantry here. Not going to cut it, and that's going to be GG. The spinal push on the left side is going to be too much. TaToH just has too much gold. He has too much gold to spend on siege, on paladins, all these expensive units. Great game from TaToH. It goes to show you how you can, you know, really excel with that 3 scouts fast castle strategy with Persians or scout civs. And also, don't go fast castle into Organ Guns, people. Not the strongest strategy ever. Wow, what a great map. What a great matchup. What great players. I hope you enjoyed the game. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Here's some links to some more expert games, and I'll see you soon.